Tomorrow is going to be the biggest day for cryptocurrencies this entire year, and I'm actually literally serious about this. Tomorrow is the biggest event financially for the entire, all markets, cryptos, XRP, everything. And depending on what takes place tomorrow is going to fold and shape the future for XRP and cryptos. However, we have so much to talk about, so make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up and stick around to the end of this video. So tomorrow we have at 2 p.m. Eastern, this is New York time, the federal funds rate, FOMC economic projections, the FOMC statement, and then 2:30 p.m. we have the press conference. Now, what this is entailing, what this means is that the Federal Reserve is going to announce how much they're going to be cutting interest rates on US mortgages. And according to the Fed Watch tool, we see a 96% chance that they're going to be cutting interest rates by 25 basis points tomorrow. It is possible that they could cut 50 basis points, but it is extremely unlikely. And what's going to take place tomorrow is you have to understand one thing. Buy the rumor, sell the news. This is the rule to the game. And essentially what is taking place is the crypto market has pumped up, the stock market has pumped up in anticipation of this event. So in my opinion, this event is priced in, it's being priced in. And what I think is going to happen, although tomorrow the rates are going to be cut most likely, this is not financial advice. Again, this is just for educational purposes, but the Fed cutting interest rates is very, very bullish, because what that ultimately does is it injects liquidity into the crypto market. Without new liquidity in the crypto market, the market's always just going to be chopping up and down, up and down. But with new liquidity being injected, that's how we make new highs, new all-time highs. And this particular event that's taking place tomorrow is going to do that very exact thing. And then the next several months after, we're likely to get more interest rate cuts. And this is going to inject a lot of liquidity very quickly into the crypto markets, XRP, altcoins, and even in the stock market. So this is very bullish. However, in the short term, because so many people have pumped up the event, priced in the event, we could see a lot of volatility. We could even see a sell-off, even though it's a bullish thing. So that's personally what I think as a professional trader. And it doesn't even matter if I'm right or wrong. It doesn't matter. What I think is going to happen is we're probably going to have some type of short-term sell-off. We are now at the middle of the month, and we've been pumping this entire month. Usually if you pump the entire month, the leading main event is in the middle of the month. We could sell off for the next couple of weeks, a little bit of choppiness, more so likely. And then right around the end of this month, towards the beginning of October, is when I personally think cryptos are going to go absolutely crazy, including XRP. As you can see, we take a look at my indicator here. This is the S&P 500. The S&P 500, it is calming down a little bit. We've pumped up into FOMC. We're starting to cool off a little bit. That is very, very normal. So what I could expect after FOMC is a small pullback in the stock market, and probably something very similar in the crypto market as well. And then I expect us to continue pushing up higher. This is personally my view on the markets in the immediate short term. Do I think the cycle is over? Is it topped? No, but I do think cryptos, XRP specifically, this is what we're talking about here, it's going to pull back a little bit. I think XRP should for sure hold this zone here. We should hold this zone here, and any type of significant pullback into this region here, I'm personally a buyer. I'm looking to buy XRP, and I think that in October we could see a similar pump as we have seen in this region here. And that would put us, if we take the exact leg of this particular move here and we measure it out from the breakout site, which the market loves to repeat itself over and over again, especially how big the moves, this could put us to around $5 for XRP. This is my lowest target price prediction for XRP. This bull market, $4.20, $5. I think that's gonna be the lowest of this next pump that we will see. We should hit this level, $4, $5, somewhere in this region. And if things get much more bullish, we could pump to even up to $7. And I'm talking about between now and towards November. That's my timeline of when I think this is going to be happening for XRP. Let me know if you guys agree with that in the comments below. But make sure you guys are also in my private community where you can follow and copy my trades as a professional trader. You can get my constant market updates. If you guys actually want to learn how to trade professionally and actually do it very well, well. I have classes on Thursday in the VIP tier where they teach all of my strategies to all of my students. You guys can try that today for free. Now you guys should be really trying AlgoSniper. You guys can try that today for free. It's my trading indicator on XRP. It gave you guys a sell alert here around $3.15. If you guys would have sold using this indicator, you can now buy like 5-6% lower. You're getting a little buy alert here. This indicator is going to help you to see very big moves before they take place. Like right here at the very bottom for XRP, we could see right before this massive pump took place just recently, you get a buy alert at $2.76. Again, you guys can try today for free. If you guys are going to be trading cryptos, I highly recommend that you trade over on Blofin. This is a platform where you can long and short cryptos up to 150x leverage. If you guys use my link below, there's massive bonuses, but most importantly, you guys have the cheapest fees on the internet. So many people in my communities, they are worried to sell because fees are so high. On Blofin, the fees are so zero. The fees are so low, it's gonna blow your mind. And if you also wanna use another safe and trusted platform, I recommend Kraken. Use that link in my video description for bonuses and locking in the cheapest fees. When you guys are buying and selling crypto, you don't wanna be on Coinbase or any of these crazy platforms. They're charging you a fortune. Literally, to sell a $100,000 position on Blofin is like $50 or less. On Kraken, it's like $60, $80, something like that. $100,000 position. $100,000 position on some of these platforms you guys are using is like $3,000, $4,000. That's insane. Now, if you guys got anything out of this video, consider giving this video a thumbs up, subscribing with notifications on, and I'll see you later.